Happy Saturday to everyone, and welcome again to the sanctuary, the North Hills Community Baptist Church. We hope you'll join us tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Sunday, and we'll consider some serious matters, as we do every week. But this Sunday, we're going to a biblical story about King Solomon. As you might remember, King David dies, and King Solomon, his son, ascends to the throne. And in 1 Kings chapter 3, God and Solomon have a discussion, and God says an amazing thing to Solomon. He says, "Ask me for whatever you want, and I'll give it to you." Well, Solomon meditates on that for a while, and he comes back to God, and he asks him, "Give me wisdom. Give me wisdom." And God gave him that gift of wisdom. Well, because Tuesday, November 3rd, is an important day in our national calendar, that's going to be the prayer and the purpose of tomorrow's sermon. In the last 4 years, there's been much separation and angst among our country, and Christians have not always been united with one voice. So tomorrow we're going to pray for God's wisdom and God's guidance as we prepare to vote on November the 3rd.
Our prayers are sometimes quiet in our hearts. Sometimes they're spoken collectively like the Lord's Prayer when we gather for Sunday worship. And sometimes they're sung. And tomorrow we're going to be singing about wanting wisdom and courage. And we'll be singing all 4 verses of a song from our hymnal, God of Grace and God of Glory. It was written in 1930. And the words are still very applicable to today, and I want to share them with you. I am patchworking the various 4 verses together, so it will not be rhyming. God of grace and God of glory, on thy people pour thy power. Crown thine ancient church's story. Free our hearts to faith and praise. Grant us wisdom, grant us courage for the living of these days. For the living of these days. And every time we sing each verse, the only thing that's in common is we collectively will be singing, grant us wisdom, grant us courage. I will see you, along with Pastor Tim, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for our live stream worship service. See you then.